always dangerous to shift players out the back four like that.
Bab's interception only falls for Gallen. Ruddock's challenge. And McDonald is beaten by Fowler, who was in like a will-o'-the-wisp. Fowler, can he work an angle? Oh, it was a great save by Dijkstra, otherwise Fowler would have added to his growing tally.
If he'd have got it off the ground, he would have added to his tally. Alan McDonald, instead of just heading it clear, and waits it to drop. You can't do that with someone like Fowler. A quick shift of the feet there to open it up, and that's a good block from the goalkeeper.
Terry Venables must have been impressed by Fowler's shot as a moment or two ago. Ferdinand again, doing well, holding it up, playing it back to Barker. Now Impey, looking to take on Björneby and getting in the early ball. Gallen couldn't make a legitimate contact with it. Queen's Park Rangers are looking pretty sharp and eager, and on their game as well tonight, buoyed up by that win they had over Villa at the weekend.
Well, the one thing they did against Villa was work tremendously hard. And they started in that same vein tonight.
Sinclair, back here to Ferdinand. Just played a little behind Sinclair, and too far away from Impey. Given away by Barnes. Here's Impey again, much involved. Nice run by Gallen.
Oh, it's a pity. A pity for the kid, because it was a great run and a super ball from Andy Impey. He watched the diagonal run in behind the defender. Impey provides the ball, and he's just leaning back on it. You can see that. Never getting over the top of it. But the build-up was there to admire. The pass and the run were a first-class piece of football. That'll do him. Although he didn't hit the target, he'll be pleased that he made the run, created the chance. And Andy Impey will be pretty pleased with the pass he played.
Sinclair and Jones in the race for possession. And Terry Holbrook's decision here. I think he's reaching for a card. Rob Jones is going to be disciplined for this.
I'm surprised at that, I have to say. I thought they were both very committed in going for the ball. I didn't think there was anything else in this. The ball goes in between, there they go for it together. And all that Trevor Sinclair is a fraction quicker to it than Rob Jones. Now Rob Jones is, in the first 12 minutes, got a yellow card.
Did look a bit hard, I must say. Wilson, and up goes McDonald in there. And little Steve Hodge was in there as well. And that was another chance really going begging for Queen's Park Rangers.
I think this one's a half chance, but this is what Steve Hodge is all about, Ian. Getting in the end of knockdowns. It arrives at a difficult height for him. You see that. It's not easy to volley, and I just wonder, had he thrown himself at it, put his head on it, would have been able to control it better.
Well, the bottom line is the flag went up. Oh, he's let in Rush here. And that is a tremendous let-off. It was a bad back pass from Clive Wilson, an absolute nightmare, but Dijkstra bailed him out. How many of those does Ian Rush miss? Andy Impey. 0-0, it could easily be 2-2, and here's Hodge.
Well, I can't believe we've gone 15 minutes and we haven't had a goal. But Clive Wilson, you don't do this when people like rushing around. He's lived on this for 15 years. But I tell you, say he doesn't often miss Ian. I think that's good goalkeeping. He stood up, Dijkstra, he didn't commit himself going to ground, and that made it difficult for Ian Rush.
Nicely down the line to Ferdinand, it stays in play as well, until Ruddock heads it out.
And that's just to relieve the pressure a little bit, they'll be happy about that. 3 or 4 minutes here where Liverpool really were dominating possession.
Here's Bardsley's cross, looks a good one as well. Oh, it's a tremendous goal by Sinclair.
Well, that's what David Bardsley's all about. It really is, Ian, because he has got quality of delivery. Now they give him time, they don't close him quick enough. Björneby's too slow out. He delivers a perfect cross, and I tell you what, full marks to Trevor Sinclair. A great example of getting in front of your marker and powering a header past the goalkeeper. That is a super goal, Ian.
Fabulous goal. Bardsley's cross, real pace on it, and a brave and decisive header from Trevor Sinclair, the England under-21 winger. And that has set the Queen's Park Rangers fans and this crowd alight here. Queen's Park Rangers 1, Liverpool 0. Now Simon Barker. Bardsley looking for another quality cross. It is one too. James hasn't got it. Scales gets it away. It fell to Impey, who couldn't control it, but here's Sinclair! Oh, goodness me, Liverpool were all over the place there.
And again, because of the quality of the cross from David Bardsley. This is again a super ball. It's bending away from James. It's causing him all sorts of problems. And from this moment, Liverpool are in trouble. They can't clear it properly. Sinclair looks to hit it with his right. It's never easy when he's looking to hit it with his right. I'll tell you what, no wonder he's smiling. He'll be enjoying this.
Liverpool central back three, not altogether convincing, Andy, tonight.
I think they're still getting to know each other. It is early days. It's a new formation, it's a new system. It's new to all three centre-backs. And it is something that will take a little bit of time. But it's purely the pressure they've been put under.
Barnes, always likely to produce a moment of magic. Oh, and that was it! He hit the bar, top of the bar and behind from John Barnes.
Well, he dipped one very late against Ipswich at the weekend with his right foot. And I thought, this is more of the same. Wonderful strike. Dijkstra's absolutely no chance there. But this time, it doesn't dip quite enough for John Barnes. You stand off him, they give him a chance. Oh, how close has he come?
Well, that's what John Barnes can do for you. Barker, lovely ball to pick out Hodge. There's a real chance here. Gallen's on the far post. Hodge just wanted a bit too much time, and Rob Jones got back.
Two minds, Ian. I felt sure, and this is the Steve Hodge of old. This was what he was renowned for. Bab again with his hand up. But I thought, go on, just pull the trigger, drive it. You never know.
Steve McManaman hasn't been allowed tonight so far to have the kind of influence he's been having in recent exciting performances for Liverpool. Gallen up towards Ferdinand. Oh, Ruddock's missed it. It's Ferdinand! And Neil Ruddock is the most relieved man.
Well, to be honest, it hasn't mattered to Les Ferdinand which one of the central defenders he's come up against tonight, because he's got the better of most of them, Ian, in different situations. This one, he just mistimes it, Neil Ruddock. And this can just as easily fly in the bottom corner.
Barnes. Rush, Barnes again. Oh, brilliantly done. Brilliantly done by Liverpool. And it's one apiece.
Wonderful, wonderful skill from John Barnes. But a big thank you to another campaigner, old campaigner Ian Rush. Barker turns away and loses Barnes. Now that's the fatal moment, because from then on they're struggling. And when you need some composure, then how about this from John Barnes? He knows exactly what he's doing, slides it into the corner. It's a pass. It's not a shot, it's a pass. Passes it in to this corner here. Oh, that's great skill.
Here's McManaman. Hodge's challenge, and a bit of a bad-tempered exchange between Hodge and McManaman, which the referee says play on. Now here's Ferdinand. He's going to score. It goes in. Les Ferdinand has given Queen's Park Rangers the lead. Look at Gerry Francis. That's what it means to him.
Well, he's looked a threat from the first minute, hasn't he? And Liverpool have played the offside trap once too often. It's very close. In fact, I think he might even be offside, Ian. But this time, Liverpool don't get the decision. And Les makes them pay for it. And I think he might well have been offside there, Les. You see it at the top of the screen, but they've played it all night. They've gotten away with it once or twice. This time they don't. And Les Ferdinand, oh, what a good goal, what a crucial goal that could be.
Just a little toe poke past the goalkeeper. He thought of following it in, but he looked at it and he knew it was going to cross the line.